Today is March the 9th. It is a Monday. And there's a couple things that we're going to talk about today. First, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing for the week. I'm going to go over the quarter 2 goals because we only have 1 month left. Finally put up my calendar. Yay me. And then I'm also going to talk to you guys about what I did yesterday on Sunday. So actually, let me talk about that first. So small recap. On Sunday, I decided randomly that I was going to post a YouTube short. I also edited my YouTube video so that it will be released today. Typically, I release my videos on Monday on YouTube, doing these videos talking about what I'm doing for my business and strategizing and all that. Okay, so that's what I did yesterday on Sunday night, really. So today, next, I'm going to tell you guys what I did for the week, what I'm planning on doing for this week. For this week, I have brainstorm for the summer pattern. I need to decide what my summer pattern is going to be for next quarter, for Q2. I'm going to crochet. I still have like a bunch of crochet projects that I'm just doing that need to be finished. I'm also going to go have a TikTok live on Tuesday, record behind the scenes. I'm already doing that now. I'm going to do a review of the pattern of the summer. So I need to basically decide today what I'm going to do for the summer. I have Thursday off, and then on Friday I have posted another short because I just wanted, I'm just kind of testing it. I'm basically recycling content that I've already used. And what's great now is that TikTok, they do not leave their watermark anymore because they already know that people are removing it. So you don't even need the watermark removal app, which is awesome. Same thing with Instagram. All I have to do is literally just take the video that is auto-saved to my phone, and honestly, I just post it. So I posted a YouTube short. That's what I did. I took a video from my TikTok and posted it on a YouTube short. And so because I don't have the TikTok watermark anymore. So just letting y'all know. And then over the weekend, I'm going to edit the YouTube video like I normally do on Sundays. And then I'm going to also crochet. I typically like to crochet on Saturday and Sunday, and then edit my YouTube video on Sundays, because I feel like after I reviewed the video a few times, figure out what I want to edit and cut out, that's what I do. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about the Q2 goals. So the Q2 goals that I have set for myself, I told you guys in a previous video they were going to be the same. I only added one extra thing, and it's doable. So for Q2, it's going to be release one pattern, have a pattern drop just like I did for this quarter. I am planning maybe sometime around May the 1st or May the 2nd, depending on if I actually like the summer pattern and how much I get done with the certain summer pattern. I am also going to continue to record behind the scenes content for my YouTube videos and post one video per week, which is usually on Mondays. I want to keep that consistent. As you can see here for March, then I'm also going to take everything that I did for March and February and also do it for the rest of the year. And then I'm also going to continue to do one TikTok live per week. I have switched that from Mondays to Tuesdays. So consistently all last month, I've been doing TikTok lives on Tuesday. I typically feel a lot better on Tuesdays. Mondays, they're Mondays. So, and then the last thing that I added for my Q2 goals is something very administrative, but I feel like it's so good to talk about when you're doing your business, because there are all these tasks that I feel like I have to do. I have already started creating checklists for tasks that I do for my business, but I really want to go in depth, put timestamps, talk about how long it takes for me to do those things, and then get really, really nitty-gritty, super detailed, and talk about a process from start to finish. And that is, I'm going to create a step-by-step process / checklist for launching a pattern. And on that checklist / process, I want to include all the tools that I use. So that means like ChatGPT, Canva, all of that. Google Docs, and then include all of basically my marketing plan, the initial marketing plan for when I release the pattern. So that's what I have for Q2. I think all of those goals are achievable. It's something that I'm already doing now. It's something that I've been able to sustain for the past month. So I'm going to continue with that. And then other than adding something that I've already started, but continue to add it. And then one other thing that I wanted to talk about was that for the entire year, my original plan was to have 52 YouTube videos posted, 52 TikTok lives, and 4 pattern drops. That's not going to happen. As you can see, for the month of January, I didn't do any YouTube videos and I didn't do any TikTok lives. There was a lot going on in January. It also took me like 2 weeks to actually move into this office. I really didn't get into around like the 14th. So that was a bust. But it's okay. Losing a couple of weeks is okay because I'll still be able to have 4 pattern drops. That didn't change. I'll still be able to do 46 YouTube videos, and I'll still be able to do 48 TikTok lives because for some reason I like missed 2 weeks in February. I don't know what happened there. I think it was just me over analyzing how I'm going to edit my YouTube videos, but honestly, I just record on my phone. I edit on my phone and I post it. I don't care. I even do some of my thumbnails on my phone. So, you know, it is what it is. And that's really what the year is about and what the year is going to do as far as being consistent. Because when you have a pattern business, you have to release patterns, but there's so much more marketing involved when you're just doing it by yourself. And, you know, it's a lot more repetitive task than me actually strategically thinking as much as I thought. And I've already done a lot of strategic thinking, but I was like, you know what? I also have to do. Sometimes I get in this analysis paralysis, which I've done majority of the time all last year and even the year before that. And now I'm finally just doing. Sometimes they say that it's really 80% action, 20% knowledge. And that's exactly what's going on right now. I already know what I need to do. It's more of just execution, making sure I do it and holding myself accountable, making sure that I show up for my business every single day, even when I don't want to, building in days off, at least 2 or 3. Sometimes if I get it wrong one week, then I need to go back and get back on the horse and continue to do it. And just because I fall off 1 week, that doesn't mean that I need to let that determine how the rest of next week and the rest of the month will go, and just keep going just like that. I literally forgot to talk to you guys about the YouTube short that I just posted on Sunday as well. I'm trying to do YouTube shorts because obviously I want to be monetized on YouTube and I want, you know, I need to make money. At this point in my journey, I've rented an office, but I'm not having any income coming in. I haven't really been selling any patterns. I haven't sold any patterns at all for this year. Last year, did I sell a few here and there? Yes, but I haven't sold any patterns this year, including the one that I just dropped. So I haven't sold anything with that. And then I also, you know, since I'm renting out this office, I need to figure out a way to make some money. So that way at the end of the year, I'm not completely in the hole, and figure out a way to monetize, making sure that figure out a way to make something consistent. But going back to the YouTube short, which is originally what this video is about. So I posted a YouTube short on Sunday night just to test it. I do have experience posting YouTube shorts, but in the past when I posted a YouTube short, I was trying to create the content from scratch, but really I can't keep doing that. I just repurpose what I already have, make sure there isn't a watermark, and I just post it. So that's exactly what I did. I took something that has already been downloaded into TikTok, from TikTok, and then uploaded onto the YouTube short. So I did that yesterday on Sunday night. I checked today before I did this video, and I had 14K views. I had 5 shares. I had 1 comment, which I replied back to and said thank you. They said that they love it. And the short was maybe like 15 seconds. I don't even want to say it's 15 seconds. It was more like 10 seconds. And it was really just me showing the Amara pattern in pink that I just dropped and showing how you can wear it to work as a crochet corporate girly. So that's what I did. I honestly didn't think anybody was gonna watch it, but it was short, it was quick. I looked nice in the video, so I felt like that worked really well. And I'm shocked, honestly, that somebody 14K views even watched it. But what's cool about YouTube Shorts is kind of similar to TikTok. They just keep going and you scroll, and people do scroll. So that was helpful. Getting some likes were also helpful. So I'll take it, you know. I got and while I'm at it, I got another follower. I have 2 followers now, 2 subscribers on YouTube. I'll take the win. I don't care if it's 2. I posted my YouTube video today at 12 p.m. No views, but honestly, I don't really care. It's just about showing up, being consistent, because I have something to prove to myself. I feel like I finally got it figured it out, and being able to just be consistent, even if I am kind of social media hopping right now. And I don't want to say I'm social media hopping, but I'm also not super consistent with Instagram as I would like to be. But it's hard to post on all 4 platforms anyway. But I still continue to do it. I still share my YouTube videos on Pinterest. So that has been another strategy. And one day I'll do like an in-depth strategy of what I've been doing, or exactly what I've been doing, so that you guys see how the posting also me trying to match with the copy that I use from ChatGPT. And I don't even know if I should call it a strategy. It's just more of, hey, when this happens, you need to do this. Hey, when I drop a pattern, I need to do this. I need to upload this. Or when I drop a YouTube video, I need to do this. So there's a lot of that, making sure that I am being seen and all that jazz. This video is getting long. I just really wanted to talk to you about the shorts. I will continue to do it. I'm trying to pay attention to my analytics. For the shorts, I really want to show up with the corporate girly vibes, showing the cardigan. And then I think I have like another short that I'm thinking about doing. And then I also really want to make sure that I am just making sure that I'm posting, even if it's not on all of the platforms, just making sure that I'm posting. At least one thing I can tell you, I am being consistent with YouTube as of right now, and Pinterest, kind of here and there. I try to do more evergreen things on Pinterest so that I can get, making sure that my SEO is ranking and all that. And then also with TikTok, I make sure that I go live, and then sometimes I post videos if I'm really feeling it and stuff like that. Okay, so I finished everything as far as brainstorming today. I only crocheted for about 45 minutes. I still haven't figured out my summer pattern. I've done it, and it's in my bin, but I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to choose that as my summer pattern, or if I just do a variation of the stitch that I already have. It's easier to do a variation of the stitch I already have, but I really, really want to capitalize on the summer pattern because it's not a common pattern, and it's also not a common thing that people need it, but it's very seasonal. It's very like, this is what people get in the summer, and it's called a sarong. So most people have a beach cover up or a sarong when they're going on their bathing suits, and I really want to capitalize off of that. That's why I need to decide on whether or not I'm going to do a summer pattern, the sarong that I've already created, that I already have an example of, or am I going to, you know, use the bubble stitch again and create a sweater? So I'm still trying to figure that out right now. I really, first thing I'm going to do is, you know, finish the second version that I have of it. But I really need to narrow that down and figure that out. So I did crochet, I brainstormed, I hung up my calendar. It's crooked, doesn't matter, but I really need to figure that out. I also was working on my other ash theory, which is the whole ash theory is something that I am trying to at least get the basis down and create, because once I do a variation of the bubble stitch pattern that I have already released, it will be easier for me to do variations and sizing for the ash theory, which I have been trying to create. I don't know yet. I really need to decide today if I'm going to introduce a new stitch, or what I could do is create another sarong with the same stitch. But I don't think it will look as cute. I think I would need to change how I do the stitch in general. So I need to work on that. I feel like I need to sketch something. I don't want to create something new, but I feel like I need to. Like, I feel like I need to create something new because I don't want to change the stitch. Like, I already have a stitch that I want to work on. And I had watched a YouTube video, I want to say like over maybe about 2 weeks ago, the Sunday before, where when you are a pattern designer, it's easier to focus on one stitch and then just release patterns with that stitch. Like, let me give you an example. I have the bubble stitch pattern and I've already released a pattern with it. So now I need to release a variation. So I specialize in cardigans and I specialize in sweaters, anything that's super cozy, anything that's gonna help you stay warm, whether that's through the office as a corporate girly or just in general going out with your friends in the fall time. I have this really pretty purple lavender lilac color that I think that I want to make it into a sweater. So I don't know, I need to play with that. I feel like I could do it. I'm nervous to do it because I want it to be a V-stitch sweater. And I think I want to design it differently. I think I want it to go like this instead of up and down like I normally do all of my patterns. I need to think about that. See, I have a couple ideas that I need to really solidify and play around with. And I really need to get that together before I actually start reviewing the summer pattern for this year. Because I don't want to introduce a new stitch. I just want to stick with the bubble stitch. And then, because I don't want to release this. I've already released the bubble stitch pattern, the Amada pattern cardigan. And now I want to make a sweater, but I also have to get ready for the summer. I think what I could do is maybe I could make like a skirt, but I don't know what I want to do. See, this, I don't want to create a new stitch. I don't want to create a new stitch. I don't want to do that. Because if I do a new stitch, it's just going to be more complicated. Yeah, I don't know. I need to think about it. See, I'm still thinking about it. I thought about it while I was crocheting, but I was also watching YouTube videos, you know, while I was crocheting. But I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out.